Okay, I had to take a little break there. So anyway, forget where I left off, but yeah, that's how you get the major chord here, and that's how you build a minor chord. You know, a major is major third on the bottom, minor third on top. You know, we're looking at the thing between these. That's a major third. That's a minor third between these. This one is a minor third between these, and a major third between these. And again, you might want to just write all this down, you know. That's your formula for major minor thirds. Right there is your formula for major triads and minor triads. You know, we'll separate there. Okay, so there's names, of course. The 1 is tonic. The 2 is supertonic. Oops. Yeah, can we fit that? Supertonic. Okay, now we're going to go to the 3 chord. Let's analyze it. Okay, we're starting on E. So let's go to our keyboard. Well, we're going from E to G, right? E, G, B. And there's no sharps and no flats, which makes it nice and not confusing. Not confusing. E to G. Alright, where's E? Let's find it. C, D, E. E to G. So E to F is a half step. 1 half step. F to F sharp is another half step. F sharp to G is another half step. So we have half, half, half. That's a minor third. Okay. So we have a minor third on the bottom there. Now we got the E to G. Now we have to go G to B. Now let's go down here. G to B. B would be here. So G, half, 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 half. 4 of them. So that's the same thing. It's a minor chord. It's a minor triad. And the name for the 3 chord is mediant. Let me get a little line going down here. I'm sorry, this is like so shaky. Mediant. Okay, now the 4 chord. Analyze it. What is it? FAC. I should be more organized than this. FAC. Okay. We already know that it's major, right? Because I gave you the answer already with the Roman numerals. Let's see. F. Half, 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 half. There's A. So that's a major third on the bottom. A to C. A to C. Okay. Half, half, half. That's a minor third on top. Major third on the bottom. Minor third on top. That's a major chord. Hence the capital Roman numeral 4. And the 4th scale degree is called subdominant. Subdominant. Okay, 5, you know, same thing. It's going to be a major third on the bottom and a minor third on the top. This is dominant. Okay, now you got to pay attention to this 6th one. Okay, in the key of C, note number 6 in the scale. Now, if you see, this is kind of cool too. All these chords that we built, it's still just the scale. Look, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then it would end on C, right? And we're just skipping the middle guy to make every chord. And so, I mean, if you have a scale that's just written out, if you want to build all the chords on it, you just skip the middle guy. Line, 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 space, space, space. Line, 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 space, space, space. Now, when you get to the 6th scale degree, starting on C, C is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's A. C, D, E, F, G, and here's 6. A. that's an A minor chord, okay? Because there's a minor third here and a major third here, okay? We know it's minor, and that scale degree is called submediant. Let's write it in here. Submediant. This is like such a shitty way to write it down. Okay, and then I'll get back to that scale degree number 6 in a minute. Now we go to the diminished chord, okay? That's what this little circle here means. 7, the 7th function is a diminished chord. B, D, and F, okay? Let's take a look at this one. Let's analyze this closely. All right, where's B? Right there. Okay, so we'll go from B to D, B to C, half step, C to C sharp, half step, C sharp to D, half step. Okay, so we have a minor third on the bottom. Let's do this, watch. Diminished formula is a minor third on the bottom. And now that was BDF, right? BDF. Now, go from D to F. Half step, half step, half step. That's another minor third. So a diminished chord is 2 minor thirds stacked on top of each other. You can get really big diminished chords if you just go minor third on top of a minor third on top of a minor third on top of a minor third all the way up as far as you want. Or you could arpeggiate it, you know, and just you play the notes separately. It sounds really cool. Anyway, that is called the leading tone. It's a diminished chord, but the notes by itself, you know, like if you were going to start on here, or here, or here, 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 it's called a leading tone because it pulls strongly towards the end of the scale. Because if you just start on C and play C, D, E, F, G, A, B, it doesn't sound complete. You got to end in the last C, you know? And so the 7th scale degree is your leading tone. It leads up to that C. It pulls really strong to it. It wants to end on it. Just stop for a minute and try and play it, you know? It almost forces you to have to play that last note. So, now that we know the chord functions, their names, and how to build them, there is one other kind of triad that is taught at the beginning of music theory. We'll get into that later on, I guess, because for right now it's not important. Let me think. So now that you know your music theory of this much, I'll explain the 6th function again. In the key of C major, if you start on A, you get a minor chord, right? That's your submediant function. We're looking right here. A, C, E, all natural notes. That's a minor chord. Well, if you are in a key that has no sharps and no flats, like C major, and you start on the A note, let me go to that, draw it out for you.